Hey you guys, so in today's video we are doing a spring/summer Sephora haul. And if you can't tell from my dress I'm wearing right now, that kind of makes me feel like I'm bringing the ambrosia salad to the church social. I am ready for spring. We are just coming into it, like barely seeing signs of it. The sun is a little bit shinier. The days are a smidgen longer, but we wake up and it's still like 32 degrees every day. So we're getting there. We're not quite there yet, but I'm just ready for it. I love a season change, and I'm not a big fan of winter. So this is definitely a welcome time, in my opinion. But this is just a collection of stuff to celebrate the season. I like to buy product. I feel like I tend to buy more product in the spring and in the fall. And then I don't really mess around with it much more outside of that. But honestly, a lot of this stuff I was planning on picking up back in February when it was my birthday. I had been kind of filling up a cart on Sephora on my app for a little while. And I was like, you know what, let me wait until, March, April before I do this, because I just kind of get in this like really excited mood for different color palettes, different types of products, and I think this might be my favorite Sephora haul I've ever done. So I will link everything I mentioned in the video down below. Anything I can link that I'm wearing on my face. You guys recently have been asking me to do that, to link everything I'm wearing down below. And I'm going to try, but I don't know if I can do it all the time. Anyway, everything is down below, including my social media platforms. Thumbs up the video if you like it. Subscribe if you are new here. You know you want to. And if you're not new here, hey, what's up? How's your mom and them? Come hang out with me on Patreon for bonus content and the book club. This month we are reading Big Magic, and there is a glow up challenge coming. You guys, I shouldn't have mentioned it because everyone's like, what are we doing? When is it starting? I need some time. I think I told you guys in the last video, give me like a little bit of time to figure out how I want to do this, but we apparently are all in a glow up mood. So if you're interested in that, subscribe. Again, hang out on Instagram for more updates. There's a lot of stuff in this box, so I'm just going to get started. There is no particular order I'm going to go in. I'm just going to stick my hand in and pull stuff out. And the first thing at the top of the heap is this perfume. This is from Replica. This is called Lazy Sunday Morning. I think I told you guys in my gift set, Sephora anti-haul gift set video back around the holidays that I had my eye on I can't say this name, Jean Margiela perfume sampler. And I ended up getting it for Christmas. There's about 4 or 5 fragrances in there, and I loved 2 of them. One of them is Sailing Day, which I'm also going to pick up. And the other one was this one. This is Lazy Sunday Morning. This smells exactly how I feel, oh, get out of here, a perfume should smell. And just so you guys know the type of fragrances that I'm into, I don't like anything that smells sweet. So nothing with like a vanilla undertone to it, nothing sweet. I like floral and fresh. And this just smells so girly and floral and fresh and beautiful. And it's definitely already becoming one of my top 3 favorite fragrances. The bottle makes it sound like it's going to smell kind of like laundry. It says soft skin and bed linen. It does not smell like that. It smells like beautiful flowers. And I love flowers. So this is something I'm really excited about. You know what? Let's get the fragrances out of the way. This is Coco Mademoiselle from Chanel. This has been on my list of fragrances I wanted to pick up forever. And I just kept changing my mind or deciding against it. And I finally picked it up. But my only regret so far is that I got the small bottle. And if I already know I like a fragrance, I don't really like to buy the small bottles, because then I feel really precious about them and try not to use them as much. I don't know. It's dumb. So this is actually the smaller version. The other one was only $40 more. I don't know why I didn't do that. They might have been sold out at the time. This one is very different from Lazy Sunday Morning. It's a little more sophisticated. This feels like date night, something more formal, whereas Lazy Sunday Morning feels like every single day I'm going to wear that. But this feels like, I don't know, special occasion, date night. Not that I'm going on a date anytime soon, but something along those lines, something nighttime. It's a little bit heavier, a little bit more mature, but it's beautiful. I love this one. So the last fragrance, this is the Brazilian Crush from Sol de Janeiro. You guys know I love the Boom Boom Cream. There's actually another Sol de Janeiro product in here as well. I just wanted to be able to smell like this anytime I please. And I tend to wear like body splash around my house. I'm constantly trying to smell good. It's this weird compulsion I have, don't ask. So perfume, I will wear occasionally around the house, but for the most part, I love these type of body sprays, splashes, whatever, so much that I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything by dousing myself in this fragrance. And because we're coming on spring and summer, and this is exactly what spring and summer smells like to me, where it's kind of like vanilla, but there's like pistachio in here. It just, some people do not like the way this stuff smells. I'm absolutely obsessed with it. And yeah, I've been wanting this for a while, so I'm glad I picked it up. Let's just keep on that train. This is the Sol de Janeiro Rio Sunset Glow Oil. There's 3 body oils in here. Listen, I've been trying to tell you guys, and maybe you're not hearing me. I love body oil. I love body care products. It's almost the thing I like more. No, I'm not going to say more than skincare. It's like in order for me in terms of products I like to buy. It's skincare, body care, makeup, hair stuff. So I love body care, and body oils are my favorite things. Anyway, so this is actually more of a luminizing body product. I have one more in here, but I've tried both of them, and this one I think is just a little bit better in terms of like seeing that glow on the skin, and it has that Sol de Janeiro fragrance that I love so much. I really don't want to get anything on this dress, so I'm going to try to swatch, but we'll have to see how it goes. This just blends out into like a super beautiful, glowy, obviously, sheen, and it kind of lingers on the skin with the fragrance and that glow a little more than the other one I'm going to show you, but oh, this smells like nectar to me. I love it so much. But yeah, so that's this guy. I foresee myself using this in the nighttime when I'm filming. Like, I always buy body luminizers come spring and summer because you got a little more skin showing, you know what I'm saying? So I love this one already. Again, it's the fragrance for me. And if you're like me and you don't really look super great in like bronze or like a yellow gold, you need something a little more pink, a little more rose goldy, this is probably the one that you would like. Like how I said I was going to do this in no particular order, and now I'm totally doing it in a particular order. Ugh, can't help it. I'm just me all day, every day. We got to be organized. This is the Tom Ford Soleil Blanc Shimmering Body Oil. This is one of the 3 body oils I picked up, and this has been on my list forever. And here's the thing with this. First of all, I'm reaching that point in my beauty career, beauty life, whatever, where I would rather buy less but pay more for it, and I'm willing to pay for packaging now. In the past, I was not down for that, but since my collection has gotten so much smaller, I'm continuously whittling it down. I almost enjoy looking at it and just kind of being like, oh, like taken over by how beautiful the actual collection itself is. I'm not saying that necessarily makes them all good purchases just because they're beautiful to look at. I still need the product to do and perform well, but this is probably mostly packaging for me. And also, like I said, I've wanted it forever. This is not quite as impactful in terms of that sheen as the Sol de Janeiro one is. This one is a little bit more, like, I kind of get the impression people might buy this one for the fragrance, because it's a beautiful, beautiful fragrance from Tom Ford, I believe, called Soleil Blanc, if I'm not mistaken, that literally smells like the beach. It kind of smells like a little bit like sunscreen, but in a good way. It literally transforms you to the beach. But when you put it on, oh, it smells so good. It does have a little bit of glow, a little bit of shimmer, but I don't see this as something that you're going to wear and people are going to necessarily really notice the way you might notice with that Sol de Janeiro one. So this feels like an everyday, want to smell good, want the hydration, want a little bit of dew to the skin. And on top of that, like I said, the bottle is just absolutely beautiful. You are gorgeous. Last body oil. This is the Goop Glow Oil. This is a sunscreen. And you guys have been asking me all the time why I never talk about sunscreen, why sunscreen wasn't in my empties, why I don't ever put sunscreen in my favorites videos. The truth is, I am hypersensitive to sunscreen. All sunscreen breaks me out, truly. It's so hard for me to find one that I can wear consistently, so I never finish them. Like, I might find one and it works for a little while, but then eventually it'll break me out, so I'll switch to another. So I'm not really finishing sunscreens. For the most part, what I have been using for sunscreen for months now are these tinted sunscreens from Color Science, and I also have one from Revision that I'll link down below. I just use those every day, kind of as like something to even out the skin, but it's SPF, so it works out great. But I'm trying to expand my horizons with sunscreen, and one of the ones, Super Goop seems to be the one everybody talks about, everyone buys, so I'm willing to give it a shot. And I wanted something for the body oil status, you know how I am, that also double dutied as a sunscreen. So I'm going to try this out. I haven't tested it in any way. I just know that it smells really faintly like pineapple high chews. That's what my kid said. I don't smell it, but yeah, that's what she said. That's what she said. So yeah, got this guy. And then in keeping with the sunscreen, I guess we might as well keep going. I also picked up the Super Goop Unseen sunscreen. This is SPF 40. I'm 40% sure this is a chemical sunscreen, which I usually only do mineral. But like I said, I'm just trying to get my feet wet, see what works for me. And I have a big favor to ask you guys. I need to find a way to apply sunscreen on top of makeup. I have watched every popular video out there on this, but every time I go to buy one of the products that some guru recommends for this, the actual reviews from customers are almost always terrible. So I don't know what to do. If you guys have tried some type of sunscreen to put on top of makeup, refresh throughout the day, please let me know. But yeah, I'm going to test this guy out. You will find out very soon if it breaks me out, because I won't stop complaining about it, I promise. I guess we'll keep with like sun things. This is the Tan Luxe The Water, and I actually have really weird plans for this. I use Loving Tan in the dark shade, and I have been using it for like 5 years. Now, I love that tanner. It's beautiful. I love the color. It lasts for a long time. It fades beautifully. It doesn't smell bad. It's great. However, with all sunless tanner, because I am hyper exfoliating my skin, I use exfoliating toners and I use retinol almost every day. The skin on my face loses the tan way before the skin on my body. And so it's like I tan, and then for like 3 or 4 days, I don't wear any makeup, and I feel like my skin still looks amazing. Eventually, the tan wears away, and not only is my face a totally different color than my body, but I lose that glow that kind of makes me feel like I don't want to wear any makeup today because my skin looks dope. Now, I know that the Tan Luxe brand has a serum specifically meant for this, but the reviews weren't very good, and one person in the review said they would rather just go back to taking this water, spraying it in a moisturizer, and trying that out. So I'm going to be testing this out more as like a way to try to keep that bronze glow on my skin, even after my body tan. Even after, I'm going to use this to try to keep my face and my body the same color, even after I've exfoliated my face tan off. I don't know. Listen, I know it's high maintenance, but I just like not wearing makeup, and I like looking really good when I don't wear it. So this is how I'm going to do that. Hopefully, you'll see. I'll let you know. I guess just keeping in that vein, this is the Drunk Elephant De-Bronzy Anti-Pollution Sunshine Drops. This has been on my, I think this is what was on my list. I think Drunk Elephant has changed this product, because I actually did a video in late 2019 that was almost like a wish list of makeup products I was kind of eyeing. It was during my no-buy, and it was kind of like, what would I break the no-buy for? And I don't remember this being the packaging that this product was in when I was coveting it all those years ago. And here we are now. I was really surprised when this came in the mail, like how small it is. So my assumption is this is very pigmented and I don't need a lot. Otherwise, Drunk Elephant is ripping me all the way off. But again, similar plan for this. I want to mix this in with my tinted sunscreen. Maybe I'll wear it by itself sometimes. And I like that it's kind of doing this double duty, which I have more products along those lines we'll get into in a moment, that it's kind of helping even out the skin, making me look fresh and put together, but it also has skincare benefits to it. In this case, it's anti-pollution, which is really good. So I will keep you guys posted on all these things. I picked up the Ilia Super Serum Skin Tint with SPF 40 and the Ilia True Skin Serum Concealer. I hate saying that word so much. Why y'all guys make me do it all the time? This, unfortunately, I already know because I swatched it right when it got here, is too light for me. I'm going to have to order another bottle to mix with, but when I am a little bit more fair, it will work. So I guess the big draw for this is it has squalene, niacinamide, hyaluronic acid. It's got the sunscreen. I wonder if this is actually good, because most of the time your makeup that has sunscreen in it is not adequate for protection. But I'm willing to try it, see how it goes. I'm a little nervous about the niacinamide because historically for me, my skin doesn't seem to like that too much. But I'm willing to test it. And as I said before, I try to wear a little bit of makeup every day, and it's either tinted sunscreens or hopefully it'll be like the pollution drops with a little bit of Charlotte Tilbury Magic Filter. Maybe this will get thrown in there, just something to make me feel put together. And I like the idea of it actually being good for my skin at the same time. And then same story with the concealer. The concealer is going to be fine. Oh, because I know you guys will ask. So mine is in the color ST7 Diaz, a little too light, like I said. And my concealer is in SC 1.75 Burdock. But the concealer I think is going to be fine. It is a little bit lighter, which is what I prefer with my concealers. But if these are good products, I usually end up with multiple of the same shade of any complexion product I enjoy, because I like to mix and match and get the color just right. So I will have to keep you guys posted on this, but I know lots of people love this brand and love these products, so I have a moderately high expectation for it. So we'll do hair and then I'll do makeup. Only two things for hair. I got the Kerastase Blonde Absolute Strengthening Oil Concentrate and the Kerastase Overnight Recovery Serum, because I have these products in the original formula that Kerastase makes and I really like them. And since I've been blonde for a little while, and in April I'm going to go a smidgen lighter and then I'll be done. I'm just really trying to baby my hair and take really good care of it. I'm to the point now where I don't even blow dry it anymore. Like, that's how much I'm trying to love on it. So I'm constantly trying to keep it hydrated, put leave-ins in it. I love Kerastase as a brand, and I really am excited that they have a blonde line now. And can we just talk about how beautiful this bottle is? Like, I love this purple and pink moment. It's gorgeous. The only thing I don't know how I feel about these products so far is that they smell, I might like the original smell of these products better. These just kind of smell like a Christmas tree to me, which I don't normally dislike, because actually Christmas tree candles and things like that I hoard during the holidays, but I don't really want to smell it all the time. So I'm not sure about the fragrance. I feel like it'll grow on me, but if you have tried this and you smell like Christmas tree also, please let me know. I can't be the only one. I've been using these for a couple of days and I really like them so far, but I will keep you guys posted as time goes on if I think these are better than like the original formula that Kerastase makes. This is from Gucci. I've never bought anything Gucci Beauty. For all I know, this is brand new to Gucci entirely to have a beauty line. But I always buy bronzers around this time of year, and I'm about to run out of my Becca one. But Becca's about to be out for the count anyway, so thought I'd try something new. And remember what I said at the top of the video about packaging? Look at this. Is this not the most beautiful, just elegant summer, just, oh, it's so bright. I'm obsessed with this packaging. And the bronzer itself is really, really nice as well. I picked up number 3. Because when I was reading through the comments, you guys, I plow through Sephora comments. There's a few beauty gurus whose opinion I trust infallibly 100 times out of 100. But a lot of times where I'm really getting the 411 on what I'm going to buy, it's like real consumer reviews. And everyone said this, not everyone, a couple people said this was a more universal kind of color. It is a little darker than I thought it was going to be, but I blended it out and I think it worked really great. The formula is matte with a little bit of sheen in it. I don't like a flat, chalky matte bronzer at all. I want it to look really lifelike on the skin. It has a slight fragrance to it, but nothing too crazy. But what does it smell like? I don't know. Kind of smells like the beach. I love it. It's beautiful. The packaging is beautiful. This kind of has me wanting to try more of Gucci's products, if for no other reason. Like, I'm a sucker for aesthetics. What can I say? What can I say? Judge me if you want. So the next two things are from a brand I really didn't foresee myself purchasing from again, just because I'm not I'm not a fan. I want to keep it real. Not the brand I get excited about. I don't think they're designed for me exactly. I'm not the target demographic, but I have been on the hunt for new cream shadows lately. I would say for the past 6 months or so. I've been really trying to bolster up my collection because the cream eyeshadows I have now are drying out and or dried out. And in particular, I wanted something baby blue, like kind of pastel blue and lilac, and Huda Beauty had it. So this is the Huda Beauty, oh, I don't know. I can't see the name of the product anywhere on here. It's their cream double-ended glitter shadows or whatever. The first one I got is in the color Minted. So it's like this pretty pastel. Now that I'm looking at it, it definitely is like a Tiffany blue. It's not quite the blue I was hoping for, but might be able to make it work the way I want to. If you guys know of a really good pastel baby blue cream eyeshadow, please let me know. These have two sides. There is the cream shadow, and then there's like a metallic kind of glitter thing on the other side. I swatched these on the back of my daughter's hand the other day. They stayed really well. She had to like actively get some makeup remover and kind of scrub them off. So they're super pigmented, really pretty, but again, not exactly the brand I gravitate towards the most personally. Everybody's got their own thing going on, I realize. This is the one I like more, mostly because it's closer to the color I was trying to get. This is Lace and Drip. Oh, okay. So they're two different names. Anyway, this is a beautiful lilac, kind of baby, matches my dress purple color. That's what I wanted, because last year, I don't play with color much, but last year I went through this phase where I kept trying to recreate or do a lilac pastel purple eyeshadow look, and I couldn't get it quite right. So if I do get it right, I will let you know, and you will see these products get used in said video. Let me go ahead and do the metallic side. I don't really understand the point of the metallic side of these, honestly, but I don't know. They're pretty. I'm into it. I'm not disappointed so far. Next are two products from Nudestix. Nudestix has been on my wish list for over a year now. I love cream bronzer, and I'm just now getting into cream blush. I don't know if you guys can tell, my blush is a little bit more bodacious than it normally is. Kind of makes me realize it's been because I needed to try cream blush all along. I'm converted, which we'll talk about what this blush is momentarily. But anyway, this is the Nudestix Nudies Matte All Over Face Bronze Color in Bondi Bay, or Bondi. I always say that word wrong. I've wanted this for a hot minute. Again, I was a little surprised by how small it is. But I used this today as my bronzer, or my cream bronzer. I actually used two bronzers today. I was feeling like I wanted to test things out. But I did use this today, and you guys, I love this color. It does not look right away like something I would be drawn to or even be able to kind of work with. But once you blend it out, like, it's so easy to work with. The color is so natural. It is beautiful. I will probably always have this, and it really makes me want to test out as much Nudestix as I can. And good news, good nudes, good, there was something there. This is the Nudestix All Over Nudies Dewy Color in Poppy Girl. I don't know why I picked this one in particular. I kind of ended up with like a pure rosy blush. I have a more peachy one, and this one is just kind of a pop. I love like a corally poppy shade like this. You guys remember Tarte? What's that color? What is it called? There's a Tarte blush that I used to wear all the time that's kind of similar to this, and I just think it's a gorgeous color. Like during the summer, you know, like a glossy red lip with like nothing but mascara and like bronzy luminous skin and like a poppy colored blush like this, like stop it. It's going to be absolutely stunning. So I'm really excited about these products. Like I said, this is my first experience with Nudestix, and I really, really like the formula so far. I'm again, a little surprised by how small they are, but it is what it is. Last three products. I've been telling you guys that I was interested in Rare Beauty pretty much since they launched. But when new lines come out, especially if they're celebrity-owned lines, I take my time with them because I just want to make sure it's worth the money. I tend not to return things from Sephora. It's kind of like I buy something from Sephora, it would have to basically be utter garbage, not work at all, or cause like a chemical reaction to me before I will return it. So it takes me a while to invest in makeup simply because, like I said, it's a waste of money if I don't like it because it's not going back. Anyway, so I picked up 3 things. I wanted the concealer, but I'm going to wait on that. You guys tell me what you think of the concealer, and if you have a good opinion of it, maybe I'll go for it too. But I ended up picking up the foundation and 2 of the blushes. We'll start with the foundation. This is the Rare Beauty Liquid Touch foundation. My color is 230N. I'm happy with this color match. The only problem, and that's because I bought this in store, everything else I ordered online. The only problem that I found with this is I did not read the box. The box very clearly says to shake this before you open it, and make sure you do, because I got in the car after I bought this and took the top off, and like the oil and the separated pigment just got everywhere. So I hope I didn't ruin this by doing that. You definitely want to shake it. So I haven't worn this yet, but I've tested it a few times on my hands, and I can tell that it's going to be like a natural satin finish. The texture is really interesting. It's almost like you can kind of feel, it's almost like there's a grip to it. I don't know if that makes any sense. And I do like the idea of this doe foot applicator. I've never used a foundation like that before, so I'm interested to see if it makes it quicker to put on, more natural application. But I really like this so far. I feel like it's one of those foundations that is going to be pigmented but thin. I love foundations like that. And the last 2 are this is the Soft Pinch Dewy Liquid Blush in the color Joy. This is like the most peach blush I've ever owned in my life. And with blush in the past, I feel like I have been so boring. I tend to go for something neutral, and you really can't tell I have blush on, I don't think, for the most part. It usually just kind of looks like I have color to my cheeks, but there's never been a distinctive like rosy tone, peach tone. It's just neutral. And after playing with the other one, which we'll talk about in a minute, today I might be converted. This is like really pigmented. It's no joke. The first day I got it home, I just put like 2 dots on each side of my face and tried to blend it out, and it was no joke. So you do not need a lot of this at all to get it built up the way that you want. Tipsy. It's called Tipsy from Tarte. That's what this kind of looks like once you blend it out. Just like the prettiest, like, I don't even know. It almost kind of looks like, almost like a sunburn, which is really pretty, I think, in the spring and summer, and looks really natural, like a gorgeous natural flush to the cheeks. And the last one that I got was the Stay Vulnerable Melting Blush in Nearly Rose, and that's the one I'm wearing today. It's lasted. I did my makeup over an hour and a half ago, and I can still see my blush. And blush is like the first thing to go on my face every time I wear makeup. So I think that's why I don't even really care that much about it, because I can't even see it after a very short amount of time. This is more like a true, like, first of all, it's adorable, cream, and it's pink. Like, it is a very distinct rosy pink color. I think it's a little easier to work with than the melted one. Like, look at that. That's crazy, right? This one's a little bit more subdued and subtle, that when you touch it, it just like feels nice. Anyway, so yeah, this is the Nearly Rose and this is Joy. 2 very different tones for 2 very different types of looks, but I like both of them so much. All right, guys, this is my little, or not so little, spring Sephora haul. As always, thank you to the patrons. I have been bringing more product into my house because you guys keep telling me you want me to go back to doing more tutorials, and I haven't been doing them because I haven't really felt inspired to. I do like the same makeup looks over and over again. I really haven't wanted to step out of my comfort zone, but I thought bringing in new textures and new types of products, and then of course the new energy that's coming in with spring, I'm hoping it will revive my creativity as far as makeup looks are concerned. But at the very least, I just don't really buy a lot of, I say I don't buy a lot of stuff, but then I do. I act like an absolute idiot about it. I like doing product reviews a little more now. I like trying out other aspects of beauty besides just makeup. I've just been enjoying that. So I don't know what's going on. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thumbs up if you did. Subscribe if you are new here. Check the down bar for links to all my social media platforms. And I will catch you in the next one.